Hello, good day, viewers. I think you are liking my videos. Are you subscribing to my videos? Please subscribe, share. Please, there's sharing and there's subscription. Please subscribe and share, and also comment for me to know my advantages and disadvantages. For me to know my goods and my bads. Please, are you getting that? Okay. In today's lesson, we are going to be looking at converting from other bases to what? Base 10. How to convert from other bases to what? Base 10. In the previous video, we were doing something of a sort under the bases. Please, are we getting that? Okay. So we said what? We're having units, we were grouping into what? Let's say 5, let's say 2, let's say 3. That is what? We are grouping into other bases. For example, if we have what? 3, 4, let's say 6, base 8. Meaning, there are certain units that have been grouped into what? 8. Are we getting that? So this one is telling me that I have what? 6 units, also 4 groups of 8, and also what? 3 groups of what? 64. Please, are we getting that? Because I have 4 groups of 8. When it gets to 8, so 8 groups of what? 8 will proceed to something else. Are we getting that? So immediately I have what? 8 groups of 8. 8, 64. And I'm going to have one group of what? 64. So here, since I'm having 3 here, meaning I'm having 3 groups of what? 64s. Are we getting that? So how can we convert this one to the number of units that we grouped into what? The 8. Please, are we getting that? And that is base 10. We were having certain number of units that we grouped. And I said, to get something like that, what are we supposed to do? Use the group to multiply what? 8 place. That is what we were doing that. If we are having what? 3 groups of what? 64. Oh, then this one can be written as what? 3 times what? 64. Please, do we get that? Yeah. Then I can say plus what? This one too is what? 4 groups of what? 8. So I can say times what? 8. Oh, then plus 6 groups of, 6 what? Here. So I can say 6 times what? 8 exponent what? 0. We are saying exponent 0 because when we give it 0, here we go to 1. And 6 by 1 will get to what? The unit itself. Are we getting that? And this one can be written as what? Exponent 1. And this one is 8 exponent what? 2. 8 squared is what? 64. The same thing. Please, are we getting that? Because we got to see that the places were in what? Increasing the exponent by what? 1. With the same basis. Please, are we getting that? So I'm having the same basis, but I'm increasing what? The exponent. Please, are we getting that? So from your left to the right, we are decreasing by 1, but from the right to the left, we are increasing by 1. Please, do we get that? That is how to get what? The number of units that were what? Grouped into what? The 8. So here I'm going to be giving you what? Certain numbers or certain numerals in what? Other bases, and we are going to receive through what? The number of units which is in what? Base 10 that were grouped into that particular what? Base or unit or that particular what? Groups. Please, are we getting that? Okay. So that is that. So let's quickly write something. Okay, like what I said, here is simply the addition of the product of the groups and their places. So now we know the place and we know what? The groups. Okay, so each group is having what? 8 places. Please, are we getting that? So let's use an example to explain. You are to convert 1, 3, 2 base 5 to a base 10 numeral. So I put solution. Okay. We have to convert 1, 3, 2 base 5 to a base 10 numeral. Okay. So to do that, this one is telling me I'm having 2 units. I have what? 3 groups of what? 5. Then I have 1 group of what? 25. Please, are we getting that? Are we okay? So I'm going to have what? That thing. And this one I can see 132, of which I'm wrong because we are not in base 10. So I'll say what? 132 base 5 is equal to, then I take the 1 and multiply it by, we are saying we have one group of 25 and we are going to multiply it, that is the group by what? Each place, which is 5 exponents, or we can choose to forget about the exponents in the first place. Then I have plus, I've left small space here for the exponent here. Then I have plus, another one is what? I take my 3, then times what? The same 5, then plus, I take what? The 2 times the 5. So here always for the unit side 0, here is 1, here is what? 2. That is what? The places. And these are what? The groups. Please, are we getting that? Okay, in our next step, what do? We have to first of all convert this. And it's not always compulsory. Somebody can choose to put this one on the calculator straight forward and put that side. It's correct. Please, are we getting that? By comma, steps are needful. So you go through the steps. Please, are we getting that? Okay. So what do we do here? I can write what? 1 times 25. That is why we said we have one group of 25. Then plus 3 times the 5. Any number to the power 1 is the same number. Plus 2 times what? 1. Then this one I can say what? 1 times 25 is 25. Then plus I will have 50. Then plus 2. Please and please again. You see, examination pressure. Even 1 plus 1, somebody can choose to write 0, or somebody can choose to write 3. So even if you believe in yourself, that is why in SHS you are allowed to use calculator. Use your calculator to put this one than you calculating things from your mind. You are not supposed to do that. As I'm standing here putting things here, if it is examination or exercise I'm doing right now, I could have gotten it wrong. I could make mistake. Yeah, that is mathematics for you. So I'm telling you that anytime you are having things involving multiplication, division, addition, subtraction, use your calculator. Don't think like you know. I wish you take my advice. Okay, let's proceed. So I have this plus that plus that. Okay. So and this one, some people will be sitting down saying 25 plus this one is that, then plus. You can do that, but please, we are not doing a national science and math quiz. We are not doing that quiz. A situation whereby you calculate. No, this one calculator is allowed because in mathematics some of the questions are very simple. They are there to what? Better your grade, to increase your marks. So if you are able to get the steps and the summation multiplication, you get them wrong. You see, it's not like you know. I know what I'm talking about. So please take your calculator, put it on the calculator. Even if you know the answer, put it on the calculator. Are we getting what I mean? Okay. So let's proceed. So this one is now getting me. It's now getting me 42. It's now getting me 42. So I can just write a 42 or I can give the base 10. It doesn't matter. So that is that. Please, are we getting that? So I'll say the final thing I have to do is that I say therefore the 132 base 5 is equal to 42 base 10. Please, are we getting that? So the number of units are 42. Is this 42 that we grouped into what? 5555 to get what? This numeral. Please, are we getting that? Okay. Are we okay? So we can critically say that I have 2, which is the unit that is here. Then I have 3 groups of what? 5. 3 groups of what? 5. So 3 groups of 5 will be what? 3 groups of 5. 5, 5, 5, 5, 3. So which is what? 15. And I have one group of what? 25. So I can actually add it straightforward there. And I'm going to get what? The 42. Please, are we getting that? Okay. So that is that. Okay. Let's proceed. Example 2. The example 2 says, convert 1, 1, is it 1, 1? Yeah. 1 0 1 1, another one, yeah, base 2 2 ordinary numeral. And I think you know that when we say the ordinary 2 is the same as what? It's the same as base 10 because we know that already. Okay, so I think you can try that one for me. Or I'm going to do this one too with you. You can pause the video and you try. Then you come back and verify. Are we getting that? Okay, so this one, it means I'm having what? Oh, 1 unit. Then what? One group of what? 2. This one is telling me I have what? One group of what? 4. This one having 0. There is no group of what? There is no group of what? 8. But I have what? One group of 16. So 16, 1. 8, nothing. One group of what? 4. So you can even add it straight forward there and you get your answers. But no, you have to show working. Are we getting that? So I'm going to have 1 0 1 1 1 2. Somebody will say here was written in what? This, and you are writing what? In that. No, it's the same thing. But you can write it in that. So this one will get me 1 times 2, because the base is 2, the base is 5, that is why. So I'm multiplying what? The group by 8 what place. Okay. Plus 1 times 2 plus, is it 1 again? It's wrong. Yes, 0. So you consider that as you are writing. Some people, the number or the digit will be what? 5, and they will be writing 6 brackets or parentheses. So you check that one. Some people too will start from here. 1, 1, no, from here. Okay. Then I have 1 times 2 plus 1 times 2. Then lastly, plus 1 times 2. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So here is what my 0. It's not outside the bracket. 1, 2, 3, 4. So meaning the place of this 0 is what? 2 exponent 3. Are we getting that? So this one will not get me. I said you can put this one on the calculator straightforward, or you can simplify. Oh, okay. So to simplify, I have 1 times what? 2 exponent, that is what? 60. Because you can put it on the calculator and it's the same as what? 2 times 2 times 2 times 2. So 2 to 4, 4 to 8, 8 to 16. So then I'll have plus what? You can choose to write 0 there because since here is 0, everything will go to 0. So most of the time, when we get here, we are not interested in the zeros inside. Are we getting that? But we bring that one for us not to get things wrong. Okay. Because immediately we omit that one, the power or the exponents are also going to reduce and it will affect your calculation. So I'll have 0 times, let's say my 8, then plus 1 times my 4, plus 1 times my 2, plus 1 times my 1, because to go to 1. And this one will get me my 16 plus 0 plus 4 plus 2 plus 1. I'm putting it on the calculator, will get me 23. 23 base 10. 23 base 10. 23 base 10. Do we get that? Okay. So that is correct from there. That is correct for there. So let's move on to the third example. Let's move on to the third example. So example number 3. And this one is your major work. You are going to do for me, I will not solve it. Okay. So the example number 3 says, convert the following. So we are going to write all. We have about 3 or 4. So we are going to write all, then we begin solving. So we have to convert the following into base 10 numerals. Convert the following into base 10 numerals. So convert. Oh, I don't want to use convert. Let me write change. Because I know students always will be writing convert, 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 and when they go and they see change, then they are confused. We were not taught. Is that not it? I like that. So let me write change the following into base 10 numerals. So I have with me here 233 is 4. I. Oh, I mean Roman numeral 2. Roman numeral 2. 2342. 2342 is 5. IB. Sorry. Wow. You see the 30 mistakes I'm making here? That is why I said everything. Use your calculator. Roman numeral 3. That is I. And that one too is what? 2122. 2122 is 3. Is 3. Then IV says, or Roman numeral 4 says, 700 base 8. 700 base 8. Base 8. Now you put your solution, then you begin solving. So I want you to try the first one for me. That is the I. That is 2, 3, 3, base 4. Base 4. And you see what I've been doing? I write the question equal to, then the equals are in order. I know you don't do that. A situation whereby you'll be mixing the equal to, they are in order. Are we getting that? You should straighten it so that even if the distance is 5 marks, you can get 4. Your presentation of the mathematics 2 words carries marks. Yeah. How you write, how you present your answers fetches marks or attracts marks for you. So even if something you make a mistake, the examiner will say, you let me correct the activity because of your arrangement. So you do that. Okay. Let's proceed. So I have that. So this one will get me. Are you done? Pause the video, you try, then continue. Okay. So I have 2 times 4 plus 3 times 4 plus 3 times 4, 0, 1, 2. And this one gets me 2 times 16 plus 3 times 4 plus 3 times 1. And this one gets me 32 plus 4, 3, 12 plus 3. And the final answer will get me 44, 47 is 47 is 10. Okay. So now your other question. I'm giving you, let's say, 2 minutes and finishing with this one. Your time starts now. Start work. Okay, let's now proceed. And I think you're able to get the answer. So let's see who is able to get it correct. Let's see. So this one will get us 2 times I have my 5, that's the base, plus what? 3 times the same 5, then I'll have my plus, then what? 4 times my 5, plus, then lastly 2 times my 5. So here is 0. I give this one 1. I give this one 2. And I give this one 3. And this one is going to get me 2 times 125 plus 3 times 25, then plus 4 times 5 plus 2 times 1. Were you able to get out to this? Okay, then this one will get me 125 times 2 will get me, can I say 250? Because meaning 125 2. So 250. Then plus this one too gets me 75 plus 20, then plus 2, and it will get me. So you use your calculator. So I have 250, then plus 75 plus 20 plus 2, and that one is 347. 347. So then we say therefore 2, 3, 4, 2 base 5 is equal to 347. I didn't do for this one, therefore I didn't bring that one. So I thought you were able to bring that one. Okay, let's proceed. Okay, I have the next one. And I think somebody has finished with it. Oh, the next one is this. So I'm not going to solve this one. I'll solve this one. Then you solve this one on your own. Oh, even the remaining ones you can solve it, right? Okay. So I'm only going to put the answers. You try to get the answers. It's not everything I have to solve for you. You get that? Okay. So I have the I. And that one you are supposed to get. Okay, 71. That is as an answer. 71 is 10. And the IV, the answer you are supposed to get is 484 is 10. So that is the answer you are supposed to get for that one too. So you try. If you get something different from what I'm having here, you comment me. Are we okay? Okay. So that is that for that one. And let's move on to what? Taking about 2 or 3 examples under that of what? Base 12. That of base 12. So example 4. That one will be example what? 4. Example 4. Example 4. And that one too is saying something. That one too is saying we should change the following into decimal numerals. So change the following into decimal Yeah, numeral. So I have I. ET4 base 12. I have T181 base 12. And last one, I. British Roman numeral 3. E base 12. So we put solution. Okay. So this one too, I'm going to solve one with you, then you solve the remaining ones yourself. So I'll solve two with you, then I leave the last one for you to try. Okay. So let's start with the first one, which is what? I. So I have ET4 base 12. And that one too can be written as, so we were taking what? The group by its place, the group by its place, group by its place. It's the same thing. So this one too, I'll write E times 12 plus T times 12 plus, then the last one is what? 4 times 12. So here is 0, 1, and 2. Then this one will get me what? The E stands for something I think you know. E stands for what? Okay, and I know you're able to get it. Stands for 11. Good. So can I now write 11 times 12? And even that one, you can choose to write it straightforward. 11 times, then you write 144. So let me write that one instead. 144. Then plus, then I'll have T4. I know T4. Okay, good for saying that. T4, 10, then times 12, exponent 1. And that one too is the same as well, 12. Okay, then I have my plus. Then the last one is what? 4 times 1. Good. And this one will get us. Okay. So you take your calculator, you put it. Please and please again. So I have 11 times 144. So I have 1,584. Then I have my plus. Then this one times that is what? 120. Then just add the 0 to this one. Okay. So then plus lastly my 4. And this one is going to get me. Then answer the plus 120. Then plus 4. Okay. So I'm having 1,708 is what? 10. So that is the answer for this one too. So meaning the units are 1,700 and what? 708 units. And we group them into 12 and we had this. Please, are we getting that? Okay, that is good. That is good. Okay, so you see, as I put this one, let me flash you with this. Using the calculator, you see some people will be using their on. On the calculator, the on is used for only owning or switching on the calculator. That is all. And that one is not strong as compared to the remaining keys on the calculator. So continuous or regular pressing on the on spoils the calculator. So that one is only used to on the calculator. So if you want to clear anything, you use your word AC. Please, are we getting that? And using the AC means what? You've cleared the thing, but the thing is not gone. Maybe you put a certain answer, like 1,500 and what? 84, and this one you said 120. And you wanted that one, is on the calculator. So immediately you click on the on, everything will clear. Permanently clear. But if you click on the AC, this answer will be on it. Then you go there back, then you'll be adding this one to it so that you'll be faster. Always whenever you put what, now you are going to click on the on, then you put this one again. Sometimes because of pressure, you can write 1,854 instead of bringing what 584. You bring the 8 before the 5. You've written this, but on your next step, you'll be writing it wrong or putting it on the calculator. You'll be getting it wrong. Please, are you getting that? So sometimes whenever you are putting things, be using the AC to clear. So me, what I did, I only put this one, it was there, and I click on what? Answer plus what? Are we getting that? So please, whenever you are using the calculator for calculation, don't be using the on. Are we okay? Thank you. As time goes on, we will be diving into calculators and you get to know more. Every topic in the calculator aspect, we will know that. Are we getting that? Let's proceed. Okay, so that is that for this one. Any question? Okay, let's move on to the second one, which is what? The I. But I don't want to work it there. I don't want to work it there. I don't want to work it there. I want to work it here. So my Roman numeral 2, the same thing, and that one too is what? Where is the questions? Okay. P181 base 12, and that one too is equal to, okay, base 12. So that is that. Can you try that one for me? Try that one for me and let me see what you are getting. So I'm giving you only 1 minute for you to try that one. Okay. Should I start reading? Okay. Yeah, the time is taking. Okay. And I hope you're able to get that one correct. Okay, so let's see if what you had is the same as what I'm also going to have. If the time is not enough for you, you pause the video, you try. Right after you are done, you click on the play to continue. Okay, so this one too will get me my t times the 12 plus my 1 times this 12 plus I have the 8 times the 12 plus plus then what? 1 times the 12. So starting this one is what? Exponent 0, exponent 1, exponent 2, exponent 3. Yeah. And this one will get me. The t is what? 10. Good. Times. We have 12 exponent 3. So I'll say that 12 exponent 3. You put it, and that one is 1,728 using your calculator. Okay, then plus I have 1 times 144 for that. Then plus I have for this one 8 times 12, then plus 1 times 1. And this one too is going to get me. I think you're able to get this one too. Okay, so putting this on the calculator will get me. That is 17,280, and I hope you had that. Okay, plus then this one is 144 plus 8 times 12. I don't know. So I put it 8 times 12. Come on. That is 96. So I'm going to put my 96. Then plus 1 times 1. I know. So that is what? 1. Are we okay? Okay. So putting everything together. So I have that. I think the 17,280 plus 144 plus 96. And that one is getting me, plus the 1. And it is getting me what? 17,521. base 10. 17,521 base 10. And that is correct for that one too. And I hope you're able to get that one. The third one, as usual, this one I will never solve it, but I'm going to put down the answer. Solve it, you get the answer. If you're not able to get it, or you get something different from what I'm going to put, you comment to me. Okay. So that is the I, or the Roman number 3. E, T, E, base 12. That one. And the answer is, let me watch and put it. That is 1,715. 1,715. That should be your answer for that one. Let's proceed. We are coming to the second session of what? Conversion from other base to what? Base 10. You see, all that I gave you, we're not having any decimal points and other things inside. Sometimes to the question that will be given to you, for example, I can choose to give you, or something like this, 12, or let me say 12.34 base 5 will be given to you to convert to what? Base 10. To convert to base 10 is 12.34 base 5. We are having points inside. So what do we do to this and what do we do to that? That is what we are coming to be looking at. It's very simple. We get that one. We are good to go. Shall we start? Give me high five if you want us to continue. Oh, okay, I can see your hands. I can see your hands. Let's proceed. Let's proceed. So for that one, we are going to be taking example straightforward. Are we getting that? So I want to make that one. Should I make it example 5 to continue with where we ended? Yeah. So I'm going to make it example 5. Are we getting that? So example 5. What a 5. What a 5. Okay. I 3, 4, 1.25 base 6. I solution. And I want to start with the first one here. So the I want to start it here. So I have 3, 4, 1.25 base 6. Which is equal to, you can write the 6 in words. Okay, so what do? We are going to write all the numbers taking out the decimal points. So this one will be what? 3 times the 6 plus the 4 times the 6 plus the 1 times what? The 6, then plus the 2 times the 6 plus 5 times the 6. Okay. Then what do we do next? So we see that this one is the whole number part of what? The number base what? 6, and this is the fraction part. So all those we started with, they were all whole number parts. So we are going to go by the same procedure for the whole number part. Then we do something to the fraction part. So the whole number part starts from where? 1 to this side. So where is my 1? That is that. So I'll start with the 0 here, 1, and the 2 here. So on the number line, I have 2, 1, 0. I'm reducing by 1. So definitely 0 minus 1. So 2 minus 1 is 1, and 1 minus 1 is 0. And 0 minus 1 is definitely what? Negative 1. Negative 1. Please, are we getting that? And I have what? Negative 1 minus 1. That one will be negative 2 for that one too. So that is all.
So you take the whole number part, you go by the procedure we were using in the first place. Yeah, the same thing. So you are able to what? You are supposed to be able to know that. Other than that, you confuse yourself. So what some people will even start with or will do is that they will finish writing this. They will what? Give the exponents to them before what? Continuing with this one. Are we getting that? Because examination pressure will sometimes make you forget to think about the decimal points, and you are going to start with a 0 here. So right after the person is done with it, the person will start with what the 0 before adding what the fraction parts. Are we getting that? Okay. So that is that. So now let's proceed. And this one is going to get me 3 times that. So I'll have my 3 times 36. Then plus I'll have my 4 times what? 6. Then plus I'll have my 1 times 1. Then I'll have my plus here. Then this one will get me 2 times. Then you put what? You put what? 6 exponents negative 1 on the calculator, and that one will get you what? 1 over 6. That is 1 on what? 6. Then plus I have my 4. Sorry. I have my 5. Then times what? This one, when you put it, you're going to get what? 1 over what? Is 36. 1 over 36. Because this one, 6 exponent negative 2 is the same as 1 over 6 squared. So that is 1 over 36. You can choose to forget it, put it on the calculator. You are not doing what? Indices. So just put it on the calculator. So I'm going to have 6 exponents negative 2 and put it, and I'm having 1 over 36. So this one will get me 3 times 36. 36 times 3. And that one is 108. Then plus I have this one 4 times 6. 4 6, that is 24. Putting it on the calculator. And this one will get me 1. Then plus 2 times 1/3. 2 times 1/6 will get me what? 1/3. So 1/3. Then plus. Please, are we getting that? That is my 1/3. Let me bring it here. So I have 1/3. Then I have my plus. Then this one too will get me 5 times that will be 5 on 36. 5 on 36. Sometimes it can cancel, so you put it on the calculator to get 5 on 36. Then after that, you put everything together. You put everything together. So 108 plus 24 plus 1 plus 1/3 plus 5 on 36. We want our answer in decimal. Sometimes you can get it in fractions, but we want it in decimal. So you ask yourself, the question given right after the decimal point, how many digits are there? So that you leave your answer in the same digits. Because right after the decimal point, the decimal place will be more than, your answer will be more than this one. So what are we supposed to do? We convert it to what? Or we round it to what? A decimal place as this one. So we leave it to what? 2 decimal places. Because this one is having 2 decimal places. Or right after the decimal point, we have 2 digits. So we leave it the same way. Okay. So having it, I'm having 4,769 on 36. On 36. So rounding it, you can just write that one first, or because of time, you go straight forward. So I have 132.47. It's 472222. But 132.47. Right after the 7, the number there is less than 5. So we just throw them away. We don't add. But if it is more than 4, meaning from 5 going, we add 1 to this one. So that is why we wrote 132.47. Do we get that? Rounding of numbers. Somebody can leave it to 3 decimal places, but we are basing on that. Are we okay? Okay. So to convert this one to base 10, that is it. That is it. The only thing we added is that this one is the whole number part. That's what we were doing previously with added fraction part. So you write that one as if you are doing that one. So I wrote that one. Then plus, I've added the decimal part. But if we are saying we are reducing for the places we reduce by 1, the exponent by 1, then getting 0 here, we are continuing. Here will be negative 1 because 0 minus 1 is negative. That is that. Then we put them this way. And I want you to try your hands on the second one for me. Or we do it together, then you do the last one for me. The last one, I will not do it with you. Then you go to your Aquila, any pamphlet, any textbook you are having, we have so many examples inside. Solve a lot. That is mathematics. Immediately you understand, and you think you understand, you put it down. By the time you go to it, everything will fade away. Then you'll be finding yourself wanting, I understood this, but I don't know why all of a sudden I can't remember them, I don't understand them again. That is mathematics. You have to be visiting the mathematics always. Are we getting that? Let's proceed. So that is so then we say, therefore, you do that one for me. Therefore, 341.25 base 6 is equal to 132.47. That is that. Okay, so the next one says what? That is my Roman numeral 2. That is 22.112 base 3. And that one too is equal to, let's see. Let me write it raw. So that is 22.112 base 3. And that one too is equal to 2 times 3 plus 2 times 3 plus, I have 1 times 3 plus 1 times 3, then plus, then lastly 2 times 3, which is equal to, then I can, the whole number part is this, 1 and 2, so 1 and 2. So I'll have here to be 0 and here to be 1. Then here will be negative 1, negative 2, negative 3. Please, are we getting that? Okay. Then continuing, I'll get, this one will get me 2 times 3 will get me something. But I don't want to be, you can, like what I said in the first place, you can put this one on the calculator straightforward. This one, then you'll be writing down, you get your answer, this one on the calculator, this one is on the calculator, this one too on the calculator, this one on the calculator, this one on the calculator. You get all the answers, then you sum them up. That one too is allowed. But I wanted to go step by step, or I want to go step by step. That is it. But if you understand, you can just put this one on the calculator straightforward and get the answer. That one too is allowed. Okay. So this one will get me. So this one will get me. I have my 2 times 3 plus 2 times 1 plus, I have 1 times 1 on 3 plus 1 times 1 on 9 plus, then I have 2 times 1 on 27. So this one is going to get me 6 plus 2 plus 1 on 3 plus 1 on 6. Sorry, 1 on 9 plus 1 on 2 on 27. And finally it will get me something. But there is something. It's not by force. When you get to this stage, you write this step. I said, you can just put this on the calculator and get your answer straightforward. This on the calculator and get your answer straightforward for them. And it's allowed. But just that core mathematics methods I also checked. That is why. Because sometimes if it is 5 marks and they see you are having only 2 or 1 step to get your answer, if it is 5, you will not get all the 5. That is why sometimes you have to simplify like this before. But having this one too is what correct. So now when you put them on the calculator, so it will be 8 plus 1/3 plus 109 plus what? 227, and you are getting something. That is 8.518. The next one is more than 4. So we add 1 to the 8 to get what? 9. Why are we doing that? Because this one is in what? 3 decimal places. So we have to leave our answer in 3 decimal places. But I'm having 5185 something. But the next number is more than 4. So we added 1 to the 8 to get to the 9. That is decimal places. That is decimal places. You know that already. Any questions so far? Okay. So if no question, then I think when I allowed you to try this one, you're able to get it correct, right? Pause the video and try your hands on the last one. Where is it? On the last one. So meaning the last one, I'm not going to solve it. I'm just going to put the answer. So you write your I or Roman numeral 3, then you begin solving. You get the final answer. Okay. So the final answer will be okay. So that's the answer for this one. The answer for this one will be 19.64 base 10. 0.64 base 10. So you try your hands on that to get this one. If you're able to get it, meaning you are one of the best mathematicians in the world. Are we okay? Okay. So on that note, we have so many examples in the Aquila. This is where we are going to end. Go and solve more. By the end of this lesson, I'm going to put more exercises there for you to do. I'm going to put more work for you to do. But before then, I want you to be taking examples and solve more examples since you now understand. Since now you've gotten the concept. Please, are we getting that? Okay. On that note, please and please again, should I cry before you comment? Should I cry before you share? Should I cry before you subscribe? Subscribe and share, and please comment. Please, I need more viewers so that I can do more. Thank you. Bye-bye.